Dear students, I am sorry to say that I had been taking the first chapter of the old book, The Tale of the Two Democracies, was the first chapter of the old book, which has been deleted by the CBSE from the start of the session. जब सेशन शुरू हुआ था तभी वो चैप्टर जो मैं पढ़ा रहा था आपको वो सीबीएसई ने डिलीट कर दिया है उसी समय बिकॉज आई हैव द ओल्ड बुक नॉट द न्यू वन दैट इज वाई दिस प्रॉब्लम क्रिएटेड आई विल टेक फ्रॉम द स्कूल द न्यू बुक if on 15th August we are called so we shall meet them there and then take the book that is why I am taking the first chapter of the new book and the second chapter of the old book what democracy and why democracy. Okay, we will start this from the simple definition, that is democracy is a form of government in which rulers are elected by the people. डेमोक्रेसी एक ऐसी सरकार होती है जिसमें रूलर्स शासन करने वालों का इलेक्शन होता है. दे आर रूल्ड बाय द पीपल, दे आर इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल. इलेक्शन होता है और उस इलेक्शन में लोग पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं पार्टिसिपेंट को चुनने के लिए उम्मीदवारों को और दे इन टर्न रूल द कंट्री. तो इस तरह से द गवर्नमेंट विच इज इलेक्टेड बाय द पीपल इज कॉल्ड डेमोक्रेसी. इट इज ओनली ए स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, इट इज नॉट फुल डेफिनेशन ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. In this way we can say that we can differentiate between democratic government and non-democratic government on this basis. The government of Parvez Musharraf in Pakistan or the military government in Myanmar, both were non-democratic governments because these were not elected by the people. They had overthrown the duly elected government, the government elected by the people, and they forcibly occupied the regime. People have no say in the decision. The decision which is taken by the military governments is not the decision of the people because people's representatives do not take the decision. These are the military officials, these are the military representatives who rule and take the decision. And who take the decision? They will surely take the decision for their own favor. They cannot take the decision for the people in general because they are not responsible to them. This is all. This also applies to the monarchies. Not this rule, this principle does not apply upon the dictatorship, military dictatorship, but the monarchies too. And dictatorships come after overthrowing the democracies, the people's governments, and monarchies. In monarchies, no elections are held. People take their seat through generations. Means king's son or daughter becomes king. Hierarchy. In a hierarchical process, they come dynasties rule over the countries. They take the decision not in favor of the people but for their own sake. All the organs of the government vested in a single hand. Decisions are not taken by the people's representatives. That is why we cannot say that monarchies and dictatorship rules are democracies. Okay, we can clearly differentiate the democracy from the non-democratic form of governments.
This simple definition is not adequate, but there is a short back, there is shortcoming in this uh, definition of democracy is not proper definition. It reminds us that democracy is people's rule. केवल और केवल ये बताती है कि पीपल्स रूल है, डेमोक्रेसी क्या है, पीपल्स रूल. परवेज मियां मुशर्रफ was elected by the people. Elections were held under the shadow of bullet, and in this way Parvez Musharraf became the president of Pakistan, elected by the people. There was not, this government was elected by the people. People's rule it was. But the soul of democracy was not in the government of Parvez Musharraf, because the opinion of the people, consent of the people was taken by dint of bullet. There was no free and fair election held in Pakistan. Parvez Mian Musharraf was elected by force, forcing the people to vote for him. That is why we cannot say that this was a democratic government. Understood this point, I think. But if we use this definition in an unthinking manner, we would end up calling almost every government that holds an election a democracy. जहाँ पर भी इलेक्शन होते हो, सरकारें चुनी जाती हो, सबको हम कह देंगे कि वो डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट है. जस्ट एज आई टोल्ड यू, द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ परवेज मुशर्रफ, ही कॉल्ड दैट गवर्नमेंट एज पीपल्स रूल, डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट. दैट वुड बी वेरी मिसलीडिंग. बड़ा धोखा होगा ऐसा सुनना. एज वी नोटेड इन every government in contemporary world wants to be called a democracy, even if it is not so. भले ही डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट ना हो, बट हर गवर्नमेंट अपने को शो क्या करती है कि हम डेमोक्रेटिक. इन चाइना देयर इज सिंगल पार्टी रूल. इलेक्शंस, all the candidates contesting the elections are approved by the Communist Party of China, and after winning they are the representatives of the Communist Party of China. They are the members of the Communist Party of China. Means there is always the rule of single party. Means people have no choice there. As you see in India, various parties contest the elections, and various independent candidates also contest the election. In this way, people have a great deal of choice, many more choice before them, and amongst so many, they have to choose, they have to elect a single one. In this way, because in China there is absence of choice, that is why we cannot say the government in China as democratic. On the definition of democracy, it is, if we wait on the definition of democracy, it is a non-democratic government. It is only misleading the people. एक लोगों के साथ धोखा है, showing it as democratic. There is only show of democracy. In real sense, there is no democracy. Yes, we can do so by understanding each word in this definition carefully and dispel out the features of a democratic government. तो क्या क्या डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट के फीचर्स होते हैं, बिना इसको जाने अगर हम हर गवर्नमेंट को डेमोक्रेटिक कहेंगे तो केवल धोखा होगा. दैट्स ऑल फॉर यू टुडे, एंड यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट the questions and their answers by your own. Okay, that's all for you today. Thank you.